Superb. Thanks everyone. Sorry for the slight delay. Catherine, we're going to start with you today.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, David. Just to reflect a little bit on the win at Watford, first of all, just how important was it to get the 3 points down there?
Yeah, that was a massive 3 points, especially the fact that we went 1-0 behind as well, to then equalise and then get the winner as well. Showed great belief and determination from the boys, and obviously the results also that happened that weekend as well meant the 3 points were even bigger. So yeah, looking to kick on from that game now.
Do you think that's going to be a reflection of how Huddersfield Town are going to be for the rest of this season, that very much attack-minded mentality, you go to places with the intention of winning?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like, to be fair, all season we've obviously gone to every game with the intention of winning, but yeah, that determination and that belief, that is the feeling that's in the change room right now, and we just got to use that belief and bring it onto the pitch, and hopefully it helps us in the games.
What's the mood like in the squad at the moment? How much confidence is there amongst you all?
Yeah, I feel like the feeling is really good. Morale is high. Everyone knows what's at stake every game. We just give it our best, and hopefully we can continue our good run of form.
And you've had a full week working with the new head coach, André Breitenreiter. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, he's just been in a couple of weeks, so obviously it's hard to implement anything drastic in that amount of time, but we're enjoying it. We know what he wants from us, so it's just about, like I said, going into each game, continuing what we're doing, and hopefully we can get some points on the board.
He said himself, you can't change a load of things overnight. You've said that yourself. But what are maybe some of the simple things that he's been working with you all on over the past 7 days to really bring his style to what he wants to Huddersfield Town?
I feel like he hasn't changed anything too much, because of obviously where we were when he came in. We were in a good run of form. So I feel like he's just amplified that and come in and really raised the spirits, and we've come into every game with the thought, yeah, we can beat any team in this league. Like, you know how this league is. So yeah, I feel like he's just amplified what we were already doing and really brought out the belief in the squad.
What's he like in training? Does he get involved? Is he shouting at you from the sidelines? How does he operate?
I feel like a bit of both. The first couple of days he was more observing and whatnot, obviously seeing obviously what we can do in the games and that, and then obviously he can take a full session like he did today and implement what he wants for Saturday's game. So yeah, I feel like a bit of both.
Is fitness a big thing for him as well, particularly given the style of football that he wants you to play?
I feel like, well, with any manager, obviously fitness is going to be key. I feel like we're a fit squad, we're an athletic squad, so that is an advantage. So yeah, I feel like that is a key element within the group.
Big derby then this Saturday lunchtime, a West Yorkshire derby. Strikes me as the sort of match that you particularly would enjoy. Do you like that kind of slightly feisty matches with a bit of an edge to them? Yeah,
100%. I feel like any player wants to play in these sort of games. It'll be my first time playing against Leeds, as I was injured the first time. But yeah, if I'm involved, then I'll be obviously give it my best, like I do every game. But yeah, these sort of games, they just obviously have that little bit extra edge and whatnot, obviously because it's a local derby and whatnot. But yeah, we'll go to the game as we do with any other game, with the belief and determination to try and win the game.
Did you watch them last night in the FA Cup? What do you make of Leeds this season?
No, I didn't watch the game last night, but I know it was a good end-to-end match. But yeah, they've been doing well this season. Everyone knows their quality, what they have, what they bring. They're a good side, of course, but yeah, we can't go into the game fearing anyone. We will give our 100%, and hopefully we can get the 3 points.
Yeah, do you think you might surprise a few people on Saturday?
I feel like if you look at a few of the results we've had in the last 3-4 weeks, there have been a few surprises in them results. But I feel like in-house, we know before every game that, oh wow, we can win this game. It might be a surprise from outside looking in, but before every game, that's the belief we have, that we'll go to any game trying to get the 3 points. So.
Now, as you say, you can be confident, can't you? You know, you've won away at Watford, who've got some excellent players. You gave Southampton a real run for their money. How much do you draw on that to go, you know what, we can hold our own against anybody in this league?
Yeah, 100%. As you can see, the results in this league, anything can happen. Anyone can beat anyone, really. So, it's just about literally bringing the positives from them games and bringing it against Leeds on Saturday.
And how important is it to you? Obviously, as you say, you weren't involved in the match at Elland Road, but just to restore a bit of pride, because that went so badly wrong on the day, that important to show what Huddersfield Town are really all about in this fixture.
Yeah, I feel like we've come a long way from that first fixture. So we know obviously what they're capable of. We've played them already this season. So we need to draw some elements from that game as well and see what went wrong from that game that we need to make sure we shut down on Saturday.
And how much of it is about keeping your composure? You put 100% into every game you play. You can see that quite easily. But that fine line between having that edge but not overstepping the mark, it's quite difficult to play the occasion in the right way.
Yeah, for sure. Like, obviously, you need to have that fire in your belly, but obviously an ice cool head. And obviously, every player knows that not to do anything crazy and whatnot. But yeah, we're all looking forward to the game, and yeah, hopefully it's an entertaining one.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, David. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Catherine. We'll come to Stephen from We Are Terriers in the room next.
Hi, Cass. You mentioned it earlier. You were injured for the trip to Elland Road. Have you played in sort of a local derby of this kind of magnitude before in your career?
I've played MK Dons versus Wimbledon, so that was obviously a really good derby to play in. And I enjoy them fixtures. I've played in that one a couple of times. So I know what's at stake for the club, for the fans, what it means to everyone. So if I'm involved, I'm giving 100%.
Your first ever goal was against Wimbledon in one of those games, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Hopefully I can bring that bit of luck to Saturday.
Do you enjoy these kinds of fixtures when you see sort of a sort of a ringed fixture on the calendar? Is that one that sort of gets your motor running and gets the squad going? Yeah,
I feel like those are one of the fixtures that obviously you look at when you're looking at the fixture at the start of the season. As I said, it's a local one. We know what it means to the club, the fans. So that one is hopefully we can make the fans happy after the game.
We've seen you at right wing back nearly as much as in midfield this season. Is that if you get the call now, right, you're going at right wing back? Do you approach that role with more confidence now and with more sort of knowing what it's about and what to expect? Yeah, I feel like I've played there quite a lot of times now. Obviously, it's not my preferred position, but if the gaffer needs me to ever play there, I'll play there and I'll do my best. Obviously, the more you play there, probably you get familiarised a bit more with the position and what you come up against. But obviously, every game's different. You're up against different opposition, different style of play and whatnot. But yeah, it's one of them. There's only a positive if I can play in other positions as well. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Do you see it as sort of an opportunity if you do well in this role, then maybe longer term? Because there is obviously competition in central midfield now, sort of probably more so than at any time since you've been at the club. Do you see it as like an opportunity? Right, if I do well here, then I've got a better shout of moving into the middle. It's one of them ones. I feel like being versatile is only a positive, and having that in your locker to be able to play in centre midfield and right wing back is only a positive. And for me, as long as I'm playing, really, I'll do any job that the gaffer asks me to do. So yeah, that's how I see it. You got your first goal for the club against Southampton. Does that sort of fill you with a bit more confidence when you're making those runs into the box, knowing I've got a chance here, sticking this one away? Yeah, I feel like obviously that was a long time coming now. Like I feel like I've missed a lot of easy chances before that, so I feel like it just gives you a boost of confidence, in front of goal, and yeah, so it does help. We've seen since Worthy and then into Andre's time here, there is a lot more of getting into the box and making those kinds of runs. Is that something that has been stressed to you over the past few weeks, getting men in the box? Yeah, I feel like with certain games when we're pressing high and I'm breaking forward, with my athleticism, running into the box, getting there late is one of my strengths. So yeah, I feel like it's something that I'll keep working on, keep trying to do, and
yeah, hopefully helping the team with goals and assists as well.
Yeah, there have been more goals recently. I looked up the other day, the only team to keep a clean sheet against you since Christmas are Manchester City. I mean, that must make you feel really good as a group, knowing that you're going into games expecting to score now.
Yeah, I feel like everyone knows our attacking threat. Obviously, with people coming back from injury and whatnot, like we all know what we have in the squad and that we can attack as well as defend. So yeah, it's good that we're scoring more and looking more attacking. So hopefully it can continue.
Best of luck for the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Superb. We'll go next door to Stuart from the Yorkshire Post.
Hi, David. I just wanted to ask, the manager made a big point after the game on Saturday about how important it was to put on a performance for the fans and to make them happy. I just wonder if that's even more important on a derby day, do you think?
Yeah, because I feel like fans, obviously the local derby, that's probably the first fixture they look at the start of the season. So it's obviously a bit more important, as obviously that's a game that people are paying their hard-earned money to go to, and obviously they want to see their team do well and perform, and obviously we know that as players, and we will obviously give 100% to try and win the game, as we do any game. But yeah, obviously we know it's an important game for the fans, for the club, but yeah, we look at it as another game that we try and get the 3 points.
And MK versus Wimbledon is such a unique rivalry because of the history behind it. Just tell us a little bit about what it's like to be involved in one of those games.
Yeah, well, like you said, it is a unique sort of derby. Yeah, like that one obviously meant a lot to the fans and whatnot because of the sort of occasion and things like that. So obviously they did get stressed to us before the game, like how important it is to the fans. Like if you weren't aware of what it meant, obviously I came through at MK, so I knew already like the sort of Wimbledon MK rivalry. So yeah, it's when you're playing in them games, it's like the fans are cheering even louder than normal. Like you can feel the tension from the away fans. So it is a good game to play in, but obviously you need to keep cool in your head as well and just not let all that noise sort of affect your game.
And some players seem to really thrive the bigger the game. Do you think it says something about you that you scored your first goal in that game, you scored your first goal for Huddersfield in a big game against Southampton? Do you feel like the bigger occasions bring the best out of you?
Yeah, I feel like obviously the bigger occasions, obviously it helps a player obviously be a bit more pumped for the game and whatnot and knows what's at stake. But it's one of them ones I feel like every player goes into each game with that mind to, I want to score, I want to do this. So I feel like, yeah, that's the case. And
obviously you've done some quite defensive jobs for the team in the time you've been here, but the emphasis the last few weeks has obviously been to play more positively, more attacking football. Is that just more enjoyable for everyone to play?
Yeah, I feel like it's more entertaining for the fans, is for us as well, winning the ball back, attacking. It suits our strengths. We've got quick players on the wings, we've got quick players in the front line, so attacking fast when teams are out of shape it's been the best way for us right now with how we've been scoring our goals. So yeah, I feel like that's just going to continue.
Do you think it shows the best of you as well as quite a versatile midfielder, that you maybe having to do even more of all aspects of the game, not just sitting, for example?
Yeah, I feel like if obviously the more strings you have as a player is better. Being able to do multiple things can only help you in terms of selection, because the manager can see you helping with certain things. So yeah, I see it as a positive. The way we play, pressing high, attacking quickly, is a style of play that I'm enjoying.
Thanks very much.
Cheers. We'll get the mic to Harry from ITV to finish. Harry.
And look, obviously Andre's only been here for a short time, but how has he helped and improved your game, do you feel?
I feel like just before the games, letting me know my roles, just being a bit more straightforward and knowing my roles, out of possession, in possession sort of thing, giving us the license to attack fast and press high and go a bit more man for man orientated with what we've been doing before anyways. And yeah, I feel like not too much has changed. Like I said, he's just amplified the mood and the morale in the team and the belief. So yeah, hopefully we could just keep going and keep performing well and keep playing attacking football.
We know how much these games mean to the fans. How important is it for the players as a squad to buy into that and understand that as well in performing in these big games?
100%, because obviously the fans are everything, and obviously we also play for the fans as well. And if it's a game that we know that's important to them, then we've got to put on a show and literally make the fans proud of our performance, and not just for them but for us as well. We're players. We want to win every game. We want to perform against the best teams, against the best players. So yeah.
We know what happened last time in the last game. How much of an element is it to bit of pride and show everyone what Huddersfield can do and play like, and put a proper performance in this time? Yeah,
we've seen what happened last time. It just shows obviously their quality, their good side. No one's taking that away from them. So we have to be smart as well with how we approach the game. Can't let the occasion obviously affect the game too much. So yeah, we obviously do have to look at it and obviously watch them and see their strengths and weaknesses. So yeah.
How much is that game a motivation for this one?
Pardon?
How much of it is that game, what happened there, a motivation for this one to make sure that doesn't happen and you can do a job on that?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, watching that game and on the side and whatnot, and seeing that game is obviously it's not a game that we that should have been that game shouldn't have gone like that. We look back at it, we were disappointed with that result. Like I said, we've gone loads of steps forward since that game. We're a better side now. So yeah, we just look to Saturday and give it our best shot.
Thank you very much.
Superb. Thanks everyone. We'll be along with André very, very shortly.
Recording.
All right, thanks for joining us again so quickly. Catherine, when you're back in your seat, the floor is yours.
Hello. Apologies, you were too quick off the mark. Hello, André.
Hello.
Catherine, we're ready when you are, so the floor is yours.
Excellent, thank you very much. Good to talk to you. Thanks for your time this afternoon. I thought we'd maybe just start with some team news. Could you give us an update on whether Sorba Thomas, first of all, is going to be available this weekend?
Sorba Thomas trained the whole week. They got his partner got the baby, I think on last Sunday. Sunday is right, so they are well, healthy, everything is good, and yeah, he is happy to be a papa now, and he enjoyed all the training session, and yeah, he's ready for Saturday. I made some notes because we have a lot of players we can speak about. Dilano after the game, yeah, he played the first time as a starter for over a long distance, and he had some cramps at the end because of the high intensity, and yeah, he is good. Some little problems with the muscles, but it works on Saturday. Jack Rodoni, he had a swollen ankle from the game, and he was out until yesterday, but since yesterday he trained, and yeah, we hope that it works for Saturday. Hoggy also, he started today with his first training session in the week, and now we have to watch if there's a reaction tomorrow. He had problems with his back, but we hope that he can play on Saturday. Next one, Radinho Balca. He is out for Saturday. We can tell this because he didn't train the whole week, but he makes good steps to be healthy next week, and then we try on Monday or Tuesday with a training session, and then we will see if it's possible on Wednesday. Helik, Michael Helik, there are very good news. He was out for 4 weeks, and after a test last week, he made really good steps, positive steps, and he started with a team training on Monday, and on Tuesday he did some steps more, and today he trained the whole session with the team, and so he is maybe in the squad, but we have to decide it tomorrow after the last training if it's too early or if we take him into the squad. The same is for Hadley. He is in the training with the team, but we have to decide if it's too early or not. Bojan Radujovic was ill last weekend. He did this journey to London with us, but overnight he got fever, and at the morning also high temperature. So he was sitting on the bench, but he was not really an opportunity. And when we came back to Huddersfield, he was ill with fever over 38. So he started to train today, and it was okay, but he's just an option for the bench. And some not so really good news from today. Brody Spencer, he has some problems, not fever but high temperature, and we will see if it's possible for him to train tomorrow or to play on Saturday. So too many injuries and illnesses. And we hope that it will be better in the next few weeks.
It sounds like you're going to have a lot to think about before Saturday lunchtime.
So we prepare everything, but I don't write it on the paper now because it's too long to Saturday. We wait until 11 on Saturday, and then we decide what we will do.
It's a huge game for Huddersfield Town and Leeds United fans, a West Yorkshire derby. Obviously, you are new to this part of the world, but what does this fixture mean to you? What have people told you about it so far?
Yeah, I know that this is a derby which is very important for our supporters, for the club, for the players, for all the people in Yorkshire. So I've already experienced big derbies. Germany, Schalke, Dortmund is one of the biggest derbies ever. So I know that you have to keep cool in your head, and it's always a game with many emotions, full of energy, special atmosphere in the stadium, and this is what we hope in our home game, that our supporters are behind us from minute 1 to minute 96, that they will help the team over the whole time and push them to create chances, to score goals. And we need the 12th man on the pitch. And when I look back to last Saturday in Watford when we scored, and how the atmosphere was with our supporters, it was really great. And this is special for England, I can say, as a German. And we enjoyed this. And the players, they play for things like this, to have a good atmosphere in the stadium, and to feel emotions, to have visions and pictures in your head, to score goals. And this is what we like, and this is why we decided to play football. And we hope that it's very good on a Saturday, because we know that certainly that Leeds are certainly the favourites for this game. They have a team with high quality for sure. We all know about this, but it's derby, and in derbies everything is possible. And with the supporters behind in our back, is it possible to win? And we want to win, and we believe in this, and we prepare everything for a win.
Certainly from the outside, as you say, Leeds United will be the favourites for this game, but do you quite like having that underdog status? Puts more pressure on them in a way, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know if it's special when or a surprise when I speak about the favourite role, because Leeds relegated last season. They have a transfer value around 200 million, Huddersfield 30, so that doesn't mean that they win 6-0, but for sure we are David, and we want to bring down Goliath, so and it's like this way, and we are all professionals, and we have really good players with high potential, and we saw it in Watford. They also have a team with more potential and more budget, but we were better over the whole time, maybe except 10 minutes, and so it's possible when you have a clear structure, when you have a good plan, when you have especially the intensity and the mentality that we had in Watford, and yeah. So I think it's also a big chance for us in a home game to win against a big favourite.
I'm sure you're aware of how the game at Elland Road went. It was a very bad afternoon for Huddersfield Town. How important is it to you as the new head coach to restore some pride in this fixture and show what your Huddersfield Town team are really all about?
Yeah, our team is has high potential, really high potential, and when I go through the city, I feel these special moments that all the people here in Huddersfield are very happy and stand behind the team, and they wish the guys all the best. At me, I enjoyed some restaurants, and I made so many photos. I'm here for 10 days, and yeah, they are all terriers, and this is really special, and because it's maybe it's an English style. I don't know. I'm here for 10 days. I collect some impressions. I cannot tell everything, and I don't know if it's right, but. We had a really warm welcome, and I feel that everyone is happy. Yes, after a win, it's much easier than when you lose. But we're on the way, and it was no surprise because we worked hard for this game, and the players believed in this. And this is the most important thing. It never depends on one or two players. You have to work as a team, and with this mentality, and then. All the fans and supporters in Huddersfield accept everything when they see there is a team on the pitch, give everything for the club and for the area.
The big thing that people see with Leeds United is how quick they are. They have a lot of players with pace. How do you stop that? Yeah,
we have a plan, but in my opinion, it would be not very clever to speak about our plan for Saturday. We know about the players, and yes, and some players were my former players in Hoffenheim and in Zurich. So I will know them during the 90 minutes. I want to know them before, yes, after, yes, but not during the game. I know about the quality, but we also have quality to defend this, and especially we have also very quick players in our front to play a very quick transition play. So. Yeah, we have a plan. We practice this. We had video clips, and then we hope that it will work on Saturday.
Last one from me. Danny Ward came on as substitute, scored twice. How close is he to starting this weekend?
Yeah, he is an option, and I was a former striker, and I know about scoring two goals, and this is a big motivation for him. And and I told at the last press conference that he trained well, and he's always an option. And we have to decide in which system we play, and if with a 2 or 1 striker, and then we will see. But he did it very well, and all of us could see that he's intelligent in the penalty area. He knows how it works, and he needs crosses to score. And for sure he will stand on the pitch, and then we decide as a starter or as a substitute.
Thank you very much. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Catherine. We'll come to Stephen in the room from We Are Terriers.
Hi, Andre. Your side played against Daniel Farke's side in the league last year. Does that help you to prepare for this game? Do you have a better idea what to expect from him, or does it not really make much difference to you?
It's totally different because it's a totally different team. We played in against Mönchengladbach last year. We got a red card after 15 minutes, so it was not the same game over 90 minutes now. I know that he's a really good manager. He had a lot of success here in England with Norwich, 2 promotions, good coach, clear structure with the ball, good ball possession play. So they have also a squad with high quality, and but it doesn't matter for me at this moment.
I know you'll be keen for it not to be all about you, but it is your first game in charge at the John Smith Stadium. Are you excited for that occasion?
Yes, I'm excited, especially because of the very special game. It's a big game. It's a sold out. And it's good to start. It's always good to start with a win. So it's done. So now we have a good start with big atmosphere. Sold out, all are positive after the first win. And now we will give our best, because it's really easy to play. We are David against Goliath, and but it's always possible. We know about this, and we believe in this. What we train, what we want to do, and I feel that the players are very motivated. I spoke before about the things. It's always difficult in derbies because of the emotions. You have to be clever, don't provocate a red card, and we have to play with 11 players. It's not necessary to impress our supporters because of being aggressive. We have to win the ball, and we have to play quick, and we have to create chances, and this is what I mean when I say we have to keep clear in our heads and cool, and then it also needs the aggressivity to win the ball, because they have quality, and we have to stop them.
You talked about how this first 10 days you've been gathering sort of impressions about English football. I'm interested in your impressions on the squad. Have there been any sort of surprises from what you'd seen on video, having worked with them in training? How have you found them?
Yeah, to be honest, I cannot really say too many things, because there are so many players out for training session because of illnesses or injuries. So we have many young players from the B team in the training session that it's possible to train with 20. And they did it really good. All are motivated. We changed little things in the training session. Especially for strikers after the training, good finishing, that they have a good timing and feeling for the weekend. It's important to score goals, to finish every day, because of getting an automatism for this, that they don't think about the situation, just do it. And these are things which you can train, and the potential in the squad is there 100%, and on Saturday we saw that we dominated them over 80 minutes. So it's quality. It's also quality. But on Saturday we know about the opposition, and we have to be careful with turnovers because they are so quick. And this was a thing we had to speak about today in the training. We had many turnovers in the position game, and Leeds will kill us when there are too many turnovers. But it's never the same from training, which was very good today.
Yeah.
But it's never the same from the training to the game on Saturday. And in Watford, it was really good to see, and it would be disappointed when the team didn't deserve the point, because they did it really great in first half, and we saw the stats, and they were in every stat were really good instead of expected goals, but all the other stats were very good for our team in this situation. So now we want to make the next step, and we know that is hard work needed over the next few weeks, and now we have a game which is really easy because of the favourite role.
I guess that you talk about how dangerous Leeds can be on transitions, but we've seen that Huddersfield can also be very dangerous in those moments as well. That's a key difference, isn't it, over the past few weeks from what we'd seen earlier in the season?
Yes. We have the same quality in transition play, because very fast player in the front, and we need for this the first view to play forwards and not backwards. And when we create these moments, we have the quality against Sheffield Wednesday second half, minimum 3 goals after transition play. So English football is very, very quick in transition, different Germany too, but in England a little bit more intensive. And we have the quality for this. We have many qualities, and now it's not possible in 10 days to change everything. I spoke last week about this, but we see some things, and the players want to have the little changes to build up when it's possible without high risk. So, and then we will see if it works on Saturday, because there's also an opposition who will play aggressive on Saturday, and then we have to take the right decision. And this is our preparation to give them solution for everything, and then they have to decide on the pitch.
Best of luck. Thanks, André.
Thank you, Stephen. We'll come to Stuart on the Yorkshire coast.
André, you talked about players you've worked with before. I just wonder, what were Gnonto and Rutter like to work with as a coach?
It was too quick for me.
Sorry. I just wonder what Willie Gnonto and Jorginho Rutter were. Sorry, it's probably my pronunciation as well.
Yeah, okay.
What they were like to work with as players.
Yeah, we won with Willy Gnonto. We won the championship in Zurich. At the end of the season, he became national national team player for Italy. So we like each other before the game, after the game, not during the game. Now he's a really good player. He is a good character, and and he has quality on the pitch. So we are still in contact, not this week, but after this week for sure. Jorginho Rutter, he was my player in Hoffenheim, and then he signed for a lot of money for Leeds. So we missed him in Hoffenheim, and also great character, very good individual, one-on-one, quick. Now he finished, also scored some goals. Good characters, and I'm happy to meet them, but
Of course.
after, before, during, no.
With Gnonto, I think Leeds' original plan was to sign him maybe 6 months later. So have you been impressed with how quickly he's adapted to a new league, still at a very young age?
Gnonto or
Gnonto.
Rutter?
Well, both actually, but
Yeah. No, I'm not. I was not surprised, because it's always a question of quality, and he did it well. And yes, it was last year for sure a situation in which he learned a lot because they started good, and then in the second part of the season they lost a lot, and these are moments where you collect experiences. So now this season I don't know exactly at summer there were some problems because of a change, of a transfer, and but now he is in shape, now he's good and scored goals, and we hope that we can mark both of the players very tight, that they cannot show us the quality. I'm sure that we have player against them with high quality, and it's exciting to see what will happen on Saturday.
When you've had players who you've worked with closely and enjoyed working with, do you watch them a bit more closely when they've left? So do you maybe know more about Leeds than other Championship clubs?
It depends not on the city or on the club. When for my whole life as a manager, I watch to the players. We spend a lot of time with. When I don't know how to explain that it's clear. You celebrate promotions 2 times, won the championship, and this works. This only works when you are together like a family. Yeah, and that doesn't mean that I have stay in contact with 25 players from each club. It's not possible. But yes, we have a connection for our whole life, because I tell them during the time that we have to be focused the whole time, because it's possible to celebrate a big thing. Yeah, and when you sit on the sofa in 25 years and you speak to your children, then you speak about these titles and not about a relegation battle or things like this. Yeah, as you speak about this, and so you stay in contact. And every player who I will meet in the future, I will spend a good time, and I'm happy to see them, and it's the same with these players. It's nothing to do with Leeds or this club.
Sure. And how well do you know and respect Daniel Farke as a coach?
Yes, I spoke about him last week. Yeah, we know each other. He's a great manager. He had a lot of success. We liked him. He wrote me also the evening after the announcement. So, to be honest, we had 2 holidays together many years ago, but because we met us there, it was not a plan to go together. Right. But we met us, and he's a good character and very good manager, and I'm happy to meet him. But it's the same again, before, after, no. Yes, during the game, no.
Of course. And when you are the underdog in a game like this, how much do you concentrate on the opposition, and how much do you have to concentrate on your own team?
For me as a manager, I have to. I need a view about both teams. Yeah, I prefer to speak and to coach my team, because I cannot speak to the opposition. So I most of the time I concentrate on every position in my team, but it's only possible to give them options and solution when I know everything about the opposition. Yeah. So it's part of the coach to see this, and when I have not all the information, I have some assistant coaches can help me, and to say, okay, now they play 4-4-2, now they play 3-5-2, but normally I should see this, yes.
And how pleased have you been with how willing the Huddersfield players have been to learn from you in these 10 days?
Oh no! First of all, this victory on Saturday was really important, and it was good for the mental thoughts. And but yes, we had 4 days, and the style we played was a little first step. But this victory was not my win. It was a win of the players, because they were on the pitch and they did it how we spoke about. So it was on the players. So I'm not the important man, and the most important man. I told it last time. I'm here. It's not a one-man show. The players are playing, and when we win, it's a win for the players.
And you talk about the way the fans have been with you in the town while you've been here. Obviously, beating Watford was very important. But do you feel that the way your team is playing is as important in how happy they are right now?
We speak about 10 days, and normally every manager will tell it needs many months to change things. And yes, we have not so much time, and it has to work in a really short time. And I'm sure that we can change little things, and we could see on Saturday that there are little things we change after 4 days. But it's dangerous to change everything, and because there were too many informations for the players, and they have to feel free on the pitch, and they have to keep clear in their head, and we have to go step by step. First of all, to stay in the league, and my style of play, I cannot play with this club and with the players after 2 weeks. It's not possible. But when we go step by step, and wins help for this, to believe in this what we play, and I'm sure that the players, and this is the feedback I got from players, that they want to have things like this, solutions, what we can do, not always speaking about the opposition. Not we know Leeds is a strong team, but it's possible to win. So we need solutions and options, and I want to give them a good feeling for their position, to give them some opportunities to play. And when everyone knows about his position, it's much easier to play. And then you need a little bit luck in the game. You need a good situation, maybe a set piece, to score. And then the supporters are behind us. This developed teams, and we hope in this every week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. We'll finish with Arif from ITV.
André, how important was it for you as a new head coach to get a win straight away?
A win in the starter. To win in the first game is really important for a good atmosphere, for the belief, for the conviction in this what we are doing. But it's not only important for me. It's important for all of us, for the supporters, for the staff. To have a good feeling, because the situation is like it is. There are only 2 points in front of the relegation line. So good to start with a win.
Did you say in your previous answer you'd spoken to Daniel since you've come?
If I've spoken to Daniel?
Yes.
No.
No, sorry, misunderstood. You said you've only been here for 10 days. You've spoken to a lot of fans. Do you get an understanding of what this football club means to this town and its people?
I spoke about the situation here. Yes, I can feel this when I enjoy a restaurant or around the stadium, a training camp. When I met some fans, it's important. I got so many messages. I told last week in the press conference. Yes, I feel. UTT. I know many things, but we have 10 days, yes, and I want to be authentic, and when I tell now, okay, I have 100% identification, and it would be a lie. For me, it's easy to identify quick because of understanding the people. But after 10 days, it would be a little bit too quick because we enjoyed a lot of time at trainings camp and in the apartment. So it needs some more time. But I can say, in every club I worked as a coach, we had a very good atmosphere also with the supporters, and because for me it's important to have all in our boat. Yes, all in our boat, and it works only together and with the fans, with the staff, with the players, with the coaching, with the owner, and with the media, with all of us. So we have to stay close together, and this is the basic for having success.
Have you had a chance to look around the town?
Yeah, just a few times. We had really a lot of meetings, a lot of talks, and for me it's important that all the persons they know what I expect from their work, and especially for the style of communication, and this is important. 10 days. I feel and I think that we delivered a lot for this, and but it took much time. So yeah. Maybe next week. Next week is a game on Wednesday. So next week, after next week, yeah, I will for sure find some time to watch the city or to have a good coffee. Have you a tip for me?
Not really.
Nothing.
And just on that, have you had a favourite restaurant, place to eat? Have you found that you really enjoyed here?
Restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the restaurant, if the chef, the boss from the restaurant, if he knows me. We were at Da Sandro Italian restaurant, good restaurant, really. We liked the food very much. But I think he didn't know me, and it was really fine. I'm good with this. To have just the food, and it was very delicious. So, yeah, we were there, and some other little restaurants, but I don't want to speak about every restaurant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you all on Saturday.
Yep.